Let's take a look at our letter B hat together. You can see here that there's an uppercase B and a lowercase b. And remember, Matman tells us that to write a big B, we make one big line down, a little curve, and a little curve. We can also call these backwards magic C's. For a lowercase b, we do a big line down and a little curve at the bottom of the line. Let's take a look at our pictures. Bread. Does that say the B sound? It sure does. Butterfly. Balloon. Boots. Bell. Baby. Basket. There's another B there, ball. And bee. So this activity takes 5 steps. The very first step is we always put our name on our paper. Step number 2 is we trace our words. Step number 3 is we color our pictures. Step number 4, we cut. And step number 5, we staple or glue our hat together. So our first job is done. We've put our name on our paper. It's time for our second job. Time to trace our words. Remember, we always start our letters at the top. Line down and a little curve. Line down and half of a little curve. E's, we hit the ball and we go around the bases. A, line down, little circle. D, line down, little circle. Let's finish tracing our words together. Now that we're done tracing our words, it's time to color our pictures. Remember, we want to try to color our pictures the best we can, not the fastest that we can. It's about trying our best, not getting the work done as quickly as we can. What color is bread usually? I think bread is usually a light brown. So I'm going to use a light brown crayon and color in my bread. Now, while I'm coloring, I'm not trying to scribble all over the paper like that to get it done quickly. I'm trying to stay in the lines as best as I can. There, so as you can see, I've colored in the lines, I've traced my word, and I'm ready to move on to my butterfly. Butterflies can be all sorts of different colors, so you can be creative when you're coloring your butterfly. I'll catch up with you when we're done coloring in a few minutes. Wow, we're all done coloring our hat. Great job. Let's look at our pictures together. Look at that nice brown bread. Have you ever had fresh bread from the bakery before? It's delicious. Those butterflies, they're so cute. Balloons, those are always so much fun. Boots. Hopefully we won't have to wear our boots for too much longer because spring is here, and hopefully the only time we'll need our boots is when it's raining. A bell, it's a silver bell. Sometimes we see bells at Christmas too, and they can be gold or green. The little baby in blue. Look at the big orange basketball. And the bee. Bees say bzz, that's another bee word. And look at the pattern he has. Black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow. Great job coloring your hat. Now it's time to cut and glue our hat together. So when we're cutting, we want to do our best to stay on the dotted line all the way around. When you're cutting, remember, your thumb goes in the top, your fingers go in the bottom, you open up its mouth, and chomp, 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 okay? So our thumb is always looking at the top of the room, up at the ceiling, and our other hand is our helping hand. This is our hand that moves so it makes it easier for us to cut out our paper. So let's get started on our cutting. So my helping hand is moving my paper, my scissors are staying up, my thumb is reaching towards the sky, and we're chomp, chomp, chomping the paper. Chomp, chomp. Awesome job. Now, I don't have a stapler at home, I only have a glue stick. So what I need to do is take out my glue stick. There we go. I'm going to turn one side of my paper over and put a line of glue just on the side. Now I'm going to take the other part of my hat and glue it right there. Now, here, we'll go back here. So I'm going to measure my hat to make sure that it fits my head. Perfect. So now I know I can put a strip of glue on the other end of my paper. I can fold it, glue it together. And now I am Queen Bee, and you are Queen Bee, and you are King Bee. I hope you had so much fun making your bee hat, and you can check back next week for our next letter.